And hopefully that's recording. If not, suck it, people. And then I also, because I'm sweaty, I'm going to pull up your deck list to have here.
Fair.
Oh, that's right. You've got like Runechanter's Pike, Rise from the Tides. I totally
Yeah.
forgot about all that.
I have not been thrilled with Rise from the Tides.
I've cut it from the peasant list.
I just
It's
every fucking time I see this card, I'm like, it's just bad.
it has shown its age for years at this point.
Yeah. And I keep remembering like some of the first times I had seen it, and I was like, that's such a cool fucking card. And like it
It
still is
is
cool. It's
cool.
just bad.
Yeah. It's not spider spawning, as it turns out. Turns out
Yeah.
being more mana without flashback, they enter tapped and they have no abilities makes you a lot worse than spider spawning.
If it wasn't they entered tapped, I feel like there's some defense on it. Like
Yeah, I agree with that.
you're not on fucking turn 18, shields down, come at me, bro. Like
Right.
that's not
Well,
it's not a winning position.
it goes against the flavor of the card too. They're not risen.
Yeah.
They're like down from the tides.
They're down from the tides.
What the hell? I'm not supposed to lose the die roll. That wasn't.
Oh,
Hold on, I gotta
yeah.
go back to the spreadsheet. The flowchart had me winning the die roll. Hold on.
This isn't how we read it up.
Yeah,
The
I
script
don't
is
have anything
wrong.
for this. Right, I'm assuming you'll be
I
on the
go
play.
first.
Yeah. Sure, dude. This is a hand.
Yeah. This seems like a keep. You're good?
Yes. Yep.
Alright. Mausoleum Wanderer. Go ahead.
Oh, baby. Turn one play. What
Eh?
the hell does this guy do?
Beats
Blue
are ready.
flyer. And get bigger. Counters the kind of spells I don't play. Okay.
Yeah. That just means that you'll forget about it until it's really, really good.
That's true.
Come out of
I'm going to
nowhere.
play a tapped land and pass.
Alright. Hmm. Go to combat. Swing.
I got nothing for that, brother.
And then I will also play tapped land, but mine surveils.
That's better than mine.
Eh. Strictly better.
Mine just has flavor in the form of a downside.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll bin it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna need it. Let's see. Oh man, look at all these cards I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I have one of these, and I think I'll go ahead and throw one of these at you. Pass turn.
Ah,
Real
okay.
aggressive
Strong.
on the draw plays for me.
Yeah, definitely. Combat.
Yeah.
All right.
20 more turns or 18 more turns of this.
Yeah. Let's see. What effect does this actually do? Sure.
Is it cancel with upside?
No, it's this thing.
Oh right.
But
different
done.
now.
Yeah.
2/2 flyer. Oh, sequencing. He could have gotten in one more damage.
Was it actually?
That's a 2/2 flyer.
Oh yeah. It does come in transformed. Okay, yeah. Well, whatever.
Non-creature spells. Oh, I can't counter your spells.
True.
Fuck. All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Sweet. Well, I got another one of these.
Okay.
Are you ready to concede yet?
Pretty close, yeah.
Then wait till you see this guy. It's a 4/3 trampler.
Oh shit. Uh,
And that's about
does
it.
thing maybe.
Yep. Trying to gonna have to hope that that's enough.
Yeah, I mean it might be.
Based on what I heard from your last matchup,
Yeah.
it might just be.
Uh, mm,
I got him on the ropes, chat. Played
for
my first spell
that's scary, honestly.
for no value. Also,
It's it's fucking bigger than a 3/3, which is already scary.
yeah.
I'll Faithless Loop.
Yep.
Uh,
I presume from this turn onward, you'll be faithless looting once per turn.
I don't know, quite that aggressive,
At
but
least for 4 turns, right?
yeah, there's a potential. Uh, hmm, Lily Island. Go to combat.
I block.
Okay.
All right, 3 in the air.
Yeah. And I'll pass.
All right. Notably holding up cancel plus mana.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's funny too because I'm like, I do have your list open, and I'm looking. I'm like, you don't have a single cancel with upside
Nope,
in your deck.
I don't, because they're terrible and unplayable in every format.
You barely have 3 drops.
Yeah.
All
A
right,
couple
let's
two
see
drops
here.
though.
You do. You've got quite a few actually.
It's kind of my deck.
Most of which can be played from your grave as well.
Yeah.
All right, we are definitely going to play out this Kessig Wolf run,
Ooh.
which, if I remember anything from Innistrad Block Standard, will definitely help in this matchup.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack you with my 4/3 Wolf.
No locks.
All right, no effects. And I think second main.
Yep.
I'm going to play Arlen. Well, I'm going to play Arlen.
What the fuck does this do?
It makes 2 wolves and then it dies. I can transform it if you want to see the backside.
No, I figured out a way to do it
Okay.
because I have the benevolent geist. I was like, how the fuck do I make this? What the hell's on the other side? I know the other side. Tell me it. Tell me. Uh, it's still day.
It will be, yes. Also,
Yeah,
probably
that's
for the
good.
rest of the game, unless I so choose. Okay, it comes in with 4. I am going to -3 it. Do you have any
Yep.
responses?
Nope.
All right, I have 2 wolves. I pass.
All right. Hmm. Okay. Yeah.
You gotta pay attention
Play
to that
mountain.
increasing confusion.
True.
Gotta do the math every turn. Make sure I'm not dead. I gotta draw 0 cards.
Mirror Hall Mimic.
It's Spirit.
Yeah, trigger. And I will copy Primal Adversary.
Yeah. It's a Spirit adversary. Here, I can do this. I can, like, throw that on top.
Cool. That works.
Except he is a Spirit Wolf.
Combat. I'll
Alright.
swing Wanderer at Arlen. Dice to you.
Okay, I'm taking 2, and Arlen is going to pass away.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Alright. Get these wolves off of each other. Now's not the time.
No, it's not the time. Later.
Definitely later, though. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, anyway, combat.
Yep.
Every turn we'll start with this. How about that?
Let's see.
This is how I kill you, is by turning these sideways.
I'll block Primal.
Primal for primal, huh?
Yep.
Alright. I will flash in a Night Pack Ambusher. Any response to that? Alright. So that comes in. These are buffed. That was blocking there, so you will take 2 trample plus 6. And then they will trade.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
All right. Hmm. Hmm. Flashback, Faithless.
I told you. You're just lucky I can't counter your spells.
Yeah. uh, Pitch that and ooh, that's tough. Hmm. They're all so good. That's the problem, right?
Well, apparently not Suspicious Stowaway.
Nah, he's trash.
Hate werewolves.
Yeah, just awful.
Now's not the time, Suspicious Stowaway. He's like, but
Not even later.
He's like, but you could make a knight, and then I'll be so much better.
Yeah. Uh, hmm.
If it's a counterspell, just know I'm not going to cast another spell the rest of the game anyway. So you can probably just pitch that.
Bring up a good point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I
Yeah.
am gonna cast spells this game. What's so funny though, by the way, is I saw you had blue up, and I'm like, so I know he has don't make a sound in the list, so I'll have to play around that. And then you discarded it. And I was like, oh well, nevertheless.
I'll pass.
Okay. Move to my turn. It is still day. Okie dokie. I think first I'm going to play this commercial district tapped. I'm going to surveil 1.
Yep.
I'm going to keep that on top. That card says you win the game on it, so that's pretty good here.
That is pretty good.
And I think I'm going to present a threat. How do you feel about me casting Tovalar, Dire Overlord?
The fuck is that? What does it transform into?
Oh, well, moved it on the field, but there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, he's got Kessid Wolfrun on him. I didn't even know that. I don't typically see the other side of this card.
Yeah.
All right, he's on the field. He's also boosted. I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
And I'm going to swing with these 3. Oh my god, he's got something.
Flashing a Snapcaster. We're going to double block Night Pack. And then I'll chump a Wolf token with Mausoleum.
Okay. Let me see here. So yes, that there, that there. So currently have it like this, right? Okay. I'm just making sure I dot all my T's here. I said that right. All right, yeah. So I will assign 2 damage to Benevolent Geist, and I will assign 1 damage to Snapcaster Mage. And then I'll assign 1 damage to Mausoleum Warrior. You will take 3, and I'll draw a card.
Yeah. And
this will die.
Ambusher dies.
Yep. I will pass.
Those are.
Oh,
Those aren't counters that it gives, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, let me reduce that.
Fuck.
Yes, and actually, if I bring back Night Pack Ambusher, they double them. So
Yeah, right. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, I haven't read the card, but that's just the vibe it gives off. Increasing confusion check, not dead. Good. I did draw 1 card, which was very risky.
Love an Hermit isn't in the graveyard. That exiles itself.
Oh, yeah. I'm 1 mug of coffee deep. Time for the second one. Once that second one hits my bloodstream, you're either done for or I am. We'll see.
I'm gonna Jace.
Okay. Doomsday?
I'll plus myself. Yes, game.
Okay, man. Cool. Game 2. Current mood, not sure I should be bringing in the anti-counterspell guy. Wasn't really a problem.
Yeah, I was like, you were talking about that. I'm like, dude, I don't. These counter spells are fucking trash. So like I said, you just have to land a 3/3. I'm in trouble.
But I didn't land a 3/3.
No, it was a 4/3.
Actually, wait, no, Tovalar was a 3/3. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Yeah,
You didn't lose until Tovalar was out there.
technically. Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably bring some of these out. I don't know what for. Cavs, if you're listening at some point during this recording, I feel like, at least in this rotisserie, which I guess actually is probably a bad way to balance a cube, but in this rotisserie, I have a ton of things that I drafted that I feel no need to bring in. Even in situations where I thought I would. So.
That just means your deck is so good.
I mean, I did lose round 1, though. But Berylio, if you're listening, I am coming for you.
He's coming.
I'm coming. For you! I bring this guy out. I'm going to test that.
What I'm
going to
doing.
bring that out.
I'll be able to play again. Let's see if it works better this time.
You'll need me to get a less aggressive start. You know, turn 1 tap land, turn 2 nothing, turn 3 vanilla creature.
Yeah. It's super scary.
He's got a red mana symbol, man. He's so good.
That's how you know it's aggressive.
That's right. It's the fastest mana symbol. Also, it's not a mana symbol, I'm realizing. It's a set symbol. I'm saying the wrong words. Let's try bringing this in, and let's get weird with it. We'll bring in that, and we'll bring in... Let's just get all kinds of weird with it. All right.
All right.
I will keep this hand.
Yeah, I can keep this.
Supreme confidence resonating from your side of the battlefield.
Yeah, basically. All right. Evolving Wilds, go ahead. I'll crack it well.
I will play this tapped land again. Go ahead.
All right.
Get ready for the following turn to be a forest and a pass, and the next turn to be a basic 3-mana creature. And then you may concede at that point.
That's basically about right. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're surveilling. It's the exact same game.
Yeah.
Except this time you're not gonna put that 1 card into the grave.
That is actually...
Oh.
I don't know. Nah, it's gonna go grave. And then I'll Mausoleum Wander.
Oh my, it's literally the same game!
It was very similar, yeah. That's why I was like, this hand is fine, but it didn't work last time, so why am I trying now? But like...
Well, my hand's different, sort of.
Any 6 is going to be worse than this. I already know that.
All right. I'm going to do this again. Go ahead.
All right.
The question is, will you learn from your past mistakes and play the spirit first before attacking? Nope, he's looting. Like to imagine like reading into your like post-mortem of game 1 and you're like, so I feel like the biggest problem is I didn't loot enough.
That's basically what it was, yeah. Probably get rid of that. And an island, sure. Combat.
Yup. I'm taking 1.
Go ahead.
Untap draw. This should enter untapped now, I believe. I've read it like 5 times, trying to figure out if I actually understand the sentence.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time comprehending that very simple sentence. But it's like there's like, so I guess it's not a fast land, which I know it's not. So it's just the other one. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Most of my last turn was the decision of, do I play this now or do I wait, and does it even matter? The answer was no, it obviously does not matter.
And does it even matter? Well, no, because like I'm not playing shit anyways.
Exactly. It's like if I bring it out later, it enters untapped, but I could bring it in now tapped. Anyway, I'm doing nothing. Okay, so loading up 2 mana could be a counterspell.
Could be. Could be a snapcaster. Get those beats ready.
It worked well for you last time.
Not how it was written up.
When you cast Snapcaster, I instinctively opened your graveyard, and you're like, and I'm gonna double block, and I'm like, yay, but wait, hold on, what are you casting? And I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. I think this is the play. Attempt to cast Heirloom Blade.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, counter it.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. It was a better game for you than last time so far.
So far, I guess. Coda's Castaway.
Okay.
Storm Carved Coast and Swing for 1.
Someone read his card correctly. Yeah, sounds good.
I had learned it from your side. I was already prepared.
I walked so you could run.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right. Okay. Land. Let me condense these a little bit. Yeah, prefer that. This guy.
Just how much damage next target is possible. Yeah, that's fine.
It's daytime.
Go.
Eventually. Oh, he can't make it day. Okay, I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna make it day while you're doing stuff.
All right.
There we go.
And we loot.
There's the increasing confusion.
Yep.
All right, I'm once again on confusion clock.
Combat.
Yup. You don't want to get in with the castaway?
Nah, I think
You
I'm
don't.
good.
You don't like that math?
Seems like it won't work out for me.
But you'll mill 3 cards.
Yeah, true.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. Still day. What if I told you I'm going to go to combat
Yeah,
and attack you for 3 with a 3/3? Your biggest weakness.
it is. Hmm. Can pump it. Be 11. Fuck no, that's a lot of damage. No block.
Okay. I mean, I think I'll just go ahead and let that go through. So 3 damage.
3 damage.
And I'm going to pass.
Pass. Hmm. Okay.
And on your upkeep, it's nighttime.
What's different? It's the same creature.
Now it's any
What?
permanent I control has that ability.
Oh. Okay. I was like, that's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, now he's a 4/4.
Yeah, it's a 4/4.
And it's
okay.
nightbound.
Yeah.
He's more angry on this side.
Right. Yeah. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Swing.
I take 2.
I'll kill it.
Wait, do you have delirium?
Yep.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So I'll get to choose to deal 6 damage to something then. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna respond. Gonna attempt to cast Fat Guardian.
Uh, uh, what am I missing? Yeah.
All right. It enters. I will discard this mountain and make a dude.
Yeah.
Alpac Avenger will take 6. I will redirect 6 to your face.
Yeah.
And he dies.
Okay. Okay. Trying to fucking confuse me, man.
Increasing confusion, perhaps.
Yeah. Uh, I'll do this.
Okay. On the wolf token?
On
Ah,
that.
damn. He figured it. He found the line.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Okay, on my turn, it will become day.
Yeah.
Just like you wrote it up.
That was the plan all along.
I know it. All right, now what am I doing? You're at 11. Just looking at my options here. These are all lands, by the way, but I'm just looking at my options here.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you gotta know if you're gonna play the rock ball fail first or second. Difficult.
So you're at 11. Didn't play a land, so neither of those are lands, unless you're being cheeky. Okay. I am going to go to combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
No walks.
I don't know what's going on. It won't let me do anything. What am I missing here?
Oh,
Tap
you're
this?
not connected anymore.
I'm not?
Nope.
Server timeout. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
Try again.
I'm gonna
Should be
take a
able to just join
screenshot
again.
just in case. Alright. Just in case. Alright. You wanna concede yet?
Not quite.
You knew this was the only way you could win.
Hey, it's a path to victory. I'll take it.
Were you able to reconnect?
I'm still in it.
Really?
Yeah.
My internet's clearly working because we're talking. Let me close this and reopen this whole thing.
I'll just close Cactus and just open it up again.
There we go. What the heck, man?
Hey, welcome back.
All right. Well, your DDoS attack will never stop me. I do need the rest of the arts to load in, though. Okay, there we go. Okay, so like I was saying, attack for 2. You already took the damage.
Yeah.
I never even got.
It's like we've already done this.
I was desperately trying to like go to combat, tap my guy, like.
Yeah.
All right, Arlen. Any responses to that?
Nah, that's good.
All right, 2 more wolves. Set this to 1 and pass. It was, I say it was you, but it was probably Berylio.
That would make so much more sense.
He's so afraid to face me again. Just barely made it out alive.
Hmm. Combat
Yup.
at Arlen.
That is fair. She is dead.
Hmm. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. My turn. Upkeep, become day. Or, sorry, become night.
Night. Yeah.
Lane for turn. Just doing a quick look at your deck list here.
There are no board wipes. They don't exist in the cube. Actually, I think there is a 5-drop or something like that, but
There is, yeah. I think Cavs took that. There's also Pyroclasm, but I don't think you have that because it's in my deck list.
that would make sense.
Yep. Sure. Let's try something like this. Can you do anything about this guy coming in Nightbound side?
I mean, yeah, I can. I'll just counter it.
Oh, he's got the snappy. Right, of course. You know what? I'll not pay the 2.
Fair enough.
All right. I didn't play around that. That's a bad move on my part. The DDoS worked.
No, I mean that was a game-winning move.
Yeah. Yeah, but I could have played around it. All right.
Yeah, probably.
Combat. Yeah, it's definitely still correct to just go ahead and attack all here.
Yeah, I'll block 2 of them.
Yep. So you're taking 2. One of them dies. Snappy dies. Back to you.
All right. Hmm.
Oh, you know what? It's daytime, isn't it? Because Snapcaster plus you. Oh no, it's only on your turn. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I'm just so paranoid that like I'm gonna play one of these games and I'm gonna get the mean phone call from Gibrel, like, hey, just so you know, at minute 24, you
Just so you
cast a
know.
game-winning spell, but you did so illegally.
Level and Hermit.
That guy.
Pass turn.
You have a lot of ways to stop me from casting spells I don't have.
I know. That's why, like, honestly, you're like one of the worst matchups.
All right.
You don't even like churn through your deck with draw either. It's like it's so fucking irritating.
I drew a card last game.
Yeah. True.
I mean, like, so okay. I would like to cast Reckless Stormseeker.
Combat turn, turkey +1/+0 and gains haste.
And notably, it will be this guy if it enters.
Oh. Trample. Yeah.
Sick. He comes into the battlefield. I move to combat.
Yeah.
I will choose to have him get the +2/+0 to this wolf token. Wait, no, he gives haste to. Give it to himself.
Yeah.
How about that? So yeah, so he will be 5/4 trample haste, and all 3 attack.
Alright. Mausoleum and Covetous are gonna block a wolf.
They're all wolves.
Malevolent Hermit's gonna block a wolf, and then I'll take 5.
So double block here, and then take 5. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That works for me. I will kill the Wanderer. Yep. And I'll pass.
I'll scour myself.
Oh, you had memory lapse too. I skipped over that by accident. There he is.
Do this guy again. Go ahead.
It is daytime.
Yep.
Draw. Okay. Land return. Kick a primal adversary.
Mm-hmm.
This becomes a 3/3 with haste.
Oh, they're fucking haste.
Yo.
Alright, yeah, it's game.
Yeah, okay. GG, man.
GG.
I did kind of feel like I was playing with rares and mythics and you weren't.
Is that because I wasn't?
Yeah.
No, I have a few. I have a few.
Yeah.
It's just like a bunch of them are not useful. I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of my deck is just not useful against creatures.
I guess you're just like, it really is just a really bad matchup for you.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Which, yeah, I kind of knew that when I was drafting, but there wasn't anything I could do about it.
You're like veering towards the edge of a cliff and you're like, damn, this really
Like, yeah,
stinks.
there's no fix.
Yeah.
Um,
Which sucks, because I actually like looking at your deck list. If I, for like me as a player, if I were
yeah,
given my deck or your deck and I was told just play one, there's no stakes, I would be like, oh my god, I want to play your deck. I see that. I used to
yep,
have actually. I used to break rarity in my cube for Rune Chanter's Pike. Way back in the
yeah.
day.
Like that one's a tough one because I feel like it's honestly one of my only ways to win against a deck like yours
Mm-hmm.
is to successfully land that like Mausoleum Wanderer into Runechanter's Pike and then just
Just like
continue
go
to
crazy. Yeah.
do the card draw, the thought scours, that kind of shit, and just be like, yeah, you're gonna be playing stuff, but I'm hitting you first and harder.
Yeah. Well, and
'Cause I have a
even
decent
then,
amount of
like,
evasion. It's
yeah,
just, yeah.
even then, like, I boarded out like all my removal, and then I have even more in the sideboard that I just chose not to board in.
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I feel like the only is it true that the only games I lost are to Berylio? Might be true. If that's true, yeah, I can see it here. Yes. So the only games I lost 2 games to Berylio, and I believe
Weren't you
so.
mana screwed on that?
Um,
I vaguely remember you complaining about getting screwed on mana.
it's been 6 months in that match, so
Yeah,
I might have
that's
been.
true.
But what I remember from it though was losing to multiple blood artists plus that cat that kept coming back the very next day,
Mm, yeah,
and then the second game I lost to flyers, yes, but ones that were somehow larger than my creatures with upsides. Believe it or that. Um, so
that's fun.
that's everything else has not. Everything else I felt like I could race and or was just bigger than. I feel like
Yeah,
most of the cards in my deck are incredibly threatening in this format,
yes.
and I
I
just
think
got
like it kind of comes down to of like there isn't really a good blue-black hard control.
No.
That's just like, yeah, I'm gonna value and then kill all your shit. And like, you would run out of cards and be top decking going, I hope it's not a land and I could do something. And they're holding on to, 3 cards, counter spells, and that kind of shit. That's what kills Garul Smash in any
Mm-hmm.
format kind of thing of like, you put threats down, I answered them. I'm still alive. Good job, idiot.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. Well, I also
So
I I expected to face some attrition style matchups for sure. I was looking at everyone's deck and going, okay,
yeah,
everyone's going to provide some kind of attrition. And that
yeah,
was so I did board in the heirloom blade against you because I'm like, okay, well, that's some aggressive attrition help. But the one thing that I thought for sure I'd be bringing in against you was Charred Foyer, just because it's that extra like draw per turn.
right.
And I specifically did not because of your mill stuff.
Which fair.
And like
Um,
I don't know that that's right, but it definitely I was like, well, I was doing just fine with my starting hand. I don't want to draw extra cards.
yeah, it is one of those like, I guess what are the base stats on that?
On Charred Foyer,
Yeah.
4 mana at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. It's got the other side as well, but it's kind of irrelevant.
Oh, is it?
It's 6
Okay.
mana to unlock it, and it's once each turn you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast from exile. So it's like once you're
Oh,
top decking, you can
yeah.
spend 10 total mana to not spend any mana on the thing that you're casting per turn.
Right. Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
Um, just because like it's not a threat on its own,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, I mean, especially against me, it's just one of those like, just keep having more threats.
And I definitely, given I didn't see your deck list really until now, I definitely expected you to have a lot more just count, land something on turn one and then just counter every single thing I do or bounce it or something every single turn. Um,
Yeah.
but Halpack Piper, I mean, I guess it's really hard to have enough counter spells in this cube
Yep.
because they're not on theme.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sure
then
that's
like I
difficult.
said, like there's probably the right number. It's just that there's like 3 of them that are unplayable.
Which
Like,
ones would you say are unplayable?
uh, let me actually open up the list and remember.
I mostly ask for Cabs if he ends up listening to this.
Yeah. It's a lot of the ones that you guys were trying to snipe from me at the end, and I was like, "Fucking cool, good job, idiots!
Oh,
I
that
don't
was when
care."
that was after I had to leave, and I came back and I saw like everyone was mad because some people didn't do it, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
did we really need
devious
to?
cover up,
Did we
a
need to hit
fucking
Eric?
4-drop counter spell. No, no,
What is this here?
never. I'm not playing EDH. We can't politic and be like, "Hey, brother, don't attack me."
Oh
Like
yeah,
twist reality being the counter spell. That's just whatever. Fine. It's thematic and
that one
great,
seems
but
fine.
no,
That one seems
no,
fine.
no. It's a 3-drop.
Yeah, but this is something I was talking with. I think it was Cavs actually, where I was saying that most of the one drops in this cube, from an aggressive standpoint, don't really feel that worth it. I guess in the werewolves deck, it's different than the other decks. Now that I think about it,
But
or the
there's
other
a like
colors.
artifact aggro-y kind of thing going on,
Yeah,
which is fine.
I'm looking through the rest of the colors here that like weren't the Gruul ones, I guess. And there's
Yeah.
actually some decent one drops. So I guess that's not actually
Yeah.
true. Because what I was gonna say is
It's
that it felt like
it's
a
not the same like Goblin Guide level, but it's
well, no, yeah,
fine. But
so
like
yeah.
no, a 3-drop 2/2 is not good enough. Like it isn't even in a cube that's slower.
But it could be
And
anything. You could flip it.
given the fact that that's the primary mode, In my opinion, that's the primary mode, and it could occasionally, sometimes maybe be a 3-drop counterspell on turn 9. At which point, I probably already won the game. Like, if we made it to turn 9 and I'm on that kind of fucking plan, most control decks should be fucking locked in.
That's
There's
true.
another, like, dissipate. No. Again, I get it. It works well for the cube from, like, a thematic idea. But it's a 3-drop counterspell. Those don't work. Like,
There were
look,
definitely several turns, especially in the second game, where if you wanted to cast something on your turn, especially to prevent it becoming night, you
yeah.
did not still have 3 mana left over, which I was paying
The
attention
second
to.
game was not great just because I got screwed on lands, but
Well, so you got
whatever.
screwed on lands, but you were at 4 lands, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, would you have liked to continue playing lands? Yes, but I think it's hard to say that you got mana screwed.
It wasn't a complete
Yeah,
kill, but it definitely, given the amount that I'm trying to churn through my deck, not optimal.
yeah.
Um, like, flip the switch is fine. That's fine.
The switch 3. Oh, okay, yeah.
It doesn't require 2 blue mana.
It's kind of
It
like
makes
Twist
some
Reality,
kind
but
of
you get
threat
both.
that you could do something with, even if it's just some type of sacrifice, blood artist, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. I wouldn't want it, but it's fine. So, like,
I think honestly, I think what you really, really needed that you probably should have picked up earlier was Burn Down the House before Cavs got it.
burn down the house.
That's the red board wipe, effectively. Deal 5 to each creature and each planeswalker for 5.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know about it.
Yeah. Because like if you had that in this list, I think that
Yeah.
changes the game completely. Especially if we also had grabbed Pyroclasm. Like basically, I had made a deal with Cavs early on. He's like, he was mentioning burn down the house, and I think I had said something like, "Look, it's yours, but you need to pick it soon. Because if you don't pick it soon, I'm definitely hate drafting that." And then I
Yeah,
had already planned to hate draft the Pyroclasm.
I feel like I was just like, I don't remember if Pyroclasm was taken before I was in red or something like that.
I took
Or
it
I was just like,
very early.
nobody fucking took it, so it'll just be there.
Yeah, I took that. I can't remember which pick I took it, but I was still like, I want to say it was like in the first 10 picks or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, Pyroclasm's really good. It kills most of the opponents, and even if it isn't that amazing against me, I want to have it.
Right. Yeah, no, it's just one of those, like, I wasn't really red until it was like halfway through the draft and both Faithful Lootings were sitting there and Brad was like, "Hey, bro, you know what's still there?" And I was gonna pick, and I was like, "No, what stupid idea were you gonna pick?" And he's like, "Faithful Looting." And I was like, "I cannot believe that's still there." All right then, I've got enough ideas of fixing, and I don't really have a full idea on this deck, so
Yeah.
what?
Well,
I mean, it's absolutely a fun cube. Like, as much as I'm complaining, it's
it's
still a
it's
fun deck.
constructive criticism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like I said, like I understand why the ones that are here are here.
Yeah. And I also think that, as I was saying near the start of this, rotisserie versus regular draft, it's going to be hard to
Yeah.
kind of judge the health of one versus the other.
Yeah, that's true.
Because after the draft, I was feeling really good about my deck. Then I played against Borrelia and lost, and I'm like, okay, maybe my deck's not as good as I thought it was. But then, in the matches since then, I'm like, okay, no, maybe I was correct. Maybe I just had a bad matchup. Um,
Yeah.
and so like my first instinct was to say, like, hey, here's the improvements you should make to the werewolf deck to make it more viable. But more and more, I'm like, okay, maybe it was fine. Maybe you don't need to juice this one anymore.
I think it's probably fine. It's just
Probably.
uh, in like a normal draft, I feel like it's going to be uninspiring
Yeah, me
cuz
and
like
Cavs have had conversations where he was talking about pulling back on werewolves in Gruul and just still having them, but making it. He has the problem, which I totally get, which is that I think he was saying his drafters, they, what is it? If they're in the colors, in one of the colors or both of the colors, but not in the quote werewolf deck, they just won't take werewolf cards even when they're generically good. And
Uh,
vice versa, that werewolf players won't take
well, just
non-werewolf cards even if they're insane, like Balustrade Worm, which I took like halfway through the draft. They'll just be like, oh, it's not a werewolf, I don't want it.
yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Right?
Like, there's not really much you can do on that one.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
That's I've always said that the best thing you can do in that case is draft the cards and beat them to death with them until they learn.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of other than that. Then like you just have to like talk them through it and be like, hey,
Cube heart to heart.
I
Listen, man, we gotta
understand
talk.
that it's not a werewolf, but this is one of the best cards in the color,
I
just
need you to
generically.
understand this card's $40.
Yeah. This one is worth it in basically every deck that's playing green. You should probably take it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough,
Yep.
but
All right. Well, I am
well,
going
good games.
to go ahead. Yeah, good games to you as well. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.